Welcome to Newsix, the podcast that brings you the coolest updates in the world. Today is July 22, 2026. Silicon Valley isn't just about code and cool gadgets anymore. It's now also about unions. That's right. Tech workers are forming unions to have a say in how artificial intelligence, or AI, affects their jobs. As companies like Google and Meta change the way they operate, employees are concerned about losing their jobs and facing heavier workloads. Some tech workers are pushing back against their companies, saying they want a voice when decisions are made. With a rise in union actions, employees are becoming more organized and demanding that their needs be taken into account. This movement could change how workers in other industries react to technology in the workplace. Imagine being part of this exciting shift toward collective power in tech. Imagine a world where wearing a costume can help save animals. In Minnesota, Fox Feathers Zankova, a wildlife rehabilitator, wears an outfit called Ugly Mom to care for orphaned sandhill crane chicks. This clever disguise prevents the chicks from getting too close to humans, ensuring they can thrive in the wild later. Sandhill cranes are impressive creatures, standing nearly 4 feet tall with gigantic wingspans of 7 feet. They have loud calls that echo across wetlands. Zankova is currently looking after several orphaned chicks that need lots of exercise and social interaction to grow healthy. If you ever find a baby crane on its own, remember to keep your distance and contact a licensed rehabilitator. Caring for these birds is challenging, but watching them soar back into the wild is an incredible experience. Astronomers have made a fascinating discovery about our Milky Way galaxy. They found that about 10 billion years ago, it was hit head-on by a dwarf galaxy known as the Gaia sausage. Imagine the chaos. This collision flipped the Milky Way on its side and changed its structure dramatically. Researchers at Durham University used supercomputer simulations to understand how collisions affect galaxies. What's surprising is that stars in the Milky Way's disk zip around at about 220 kilometers per second, but those in the halo move much slower, only about 25 kilometers per second. This mystery puzzled scientists until they realized that those slow-moving stars are a result of this ancient collision. The Gaia sausage was a massive galaxy itself, and its impact reshaped the Milky Way as we see it today. And guess what? The Milky Way is still changing. In southern Australia, Clogg's Cave has become a time capsule that reveals stories from the past, dating back 25,000 years. This massive cavern was frequented by the Gunai people, who used its space for ceremonies, healing, and magic. Archaeologists recently uncovered layers of plant ashes linked to more than 29 different plant species, proving that these ancient people specifically selected grasses from their surroundings to burn. One fascinating find was a ceremonial stone, indicating its role in rituals. This shows us not just how the Gunai lived, but also how deeply connected they were with their environment, passing down traditions for thousands of years. Isn't that amazing? Not your ordinary raccoon, Jimothy from Seattle has captured hearts all over the internet. This round little guy, affectionately dubbed King Jimothy, is known for his unique shape, a result of a rare condition called short spine syndrome. Discovered by a local resident near a Goodwill store, Jimothy's cute and quirky appearance has inspired fan art and memes celebrating what many are calling Hot Jimothy Summer. Experts say Jimothy is quite healthy and that he's adapted well to his condition. However, it's important for fans to admire him from a distance to ensure his safety. The Seattle City Council is even recognizing his fame with a community art competition. While we celebrate Jimothy, let's also remember to respect wildlife and keep our distance. Deep beneath Alabama, Bobcat Cave hides a surprising secret. Researchers have recently discovered a new species of fish called the demon cavefish, living in this unique underground world. This tiny, pale fish measures under 2 inches and has no eyes. The fish is critically endangered and incredibly rare. Only around 20 have been spotted at a time. It's related to other cavefish, but has some amazing differences, like a missing gene that makes it unresponsive to light. The name demon might remind you of monsters, but it's also a nod to ancient mythology. This exciting find highlights the importance of conserving unique ecosystems like Bobcat Cave, which is also home to the endangered Alabama cave shrimp. Discoveries like the demon cavefish remind us how much there is left to learn about our planet. This is all for today, and let's jump to our review section. What are tech workers forming unions to address? They are forming unions to address job insecurity and how AI impacts their workloads. What is the purpose of wearing a costume like Ugly Mom when caring for orphaned sandhill cranes? The costume helps disguise the rehabilitator as an adult crane, preventing the baby cranes from imprinting on humans. What was the name of the dwarf galaxy that collided with the Milky Way? The Gaia sausage. How long have the Gunai-Kurnai people been using Clogg's Cave? They have been using Clogg's Cave for around 25,000 years. What is Jimothy's unique condition called? Short spine syndrome. What unusual physical feature does the demon cavefish have? It has no eyes. As we wrap up, let's think about how each discovery and development shapes our world. Even the smallest voice can make a big difference. Continue to explore, question, and imagine what you can achieve.